Hey gents, how are you? If you watched a few of my videos, you've seen me shaving with all different types of implements. You've seen me shave with straight razors, as I have my collection back here hanging. You've seen me shave with safety razors like this. Also, replaceable blade straight razors such as this. Japanese style razors such as this. And straight razors such as this. But I've never shaved with a Shavette. This is a Shavette. This is made by Parker. You can buy this at shavenation.com for about 20 bucks. I think it's under 20 bucks with some blades. And what's cool about these is that you can break a double-edged safety razor blade while it's in the package, of course, not while it's open like this. Just snap it in half, and then you'll take one half and insert it into the Shavette, and you'll be able to get several shaves out of that because you're actually using both sides of the blade. You'll use one side, and when that wears out, you'll use the other side. So I'll show you how to load this. One recommendation, very important, make sure your hands are completely dry because you don't want to be messing around with a blade in here, which I have one in there right now, and cutting your fingers. So how I do it, this part of it is all stainless steel, by the way, and there's no aluminum or anything like that on here. So what you do is, I like to hold it like this. I put my finger underneath. The blade doesn't come in till about here, as you can see. And then I just pull back on the hinged lever on top. And then what you do is you separate it, like so. Sometimes you'll have to stick a fingernail in there and separate it, like that. And it comes apart and you can see the blade just falls right out. So I'll load it back up again for you. You'll take your double-edged razor blade and lay it over the pins, like so. And then just grab the other side and slide it over, and it'll lock in place with those pins. You heard it snap in. And then just fold the hinge back down, all the way down. And that locks it in place so it doesn't move around. And I'll be honest with you, I've never shaved with one of these before. So this is going to be a first for me. And it'll be kind of interesting to see how this works out. I don't know if it's going to be strong enough for I've got about a good 4 or 5 days heavy beard growth. So if that doesn't work out, I'm going to bail out and I'm going to go to a safety razor or a straight razor and finish the job. So we'll see how it works out. The shaving cream that I'll be using today is this Edwin Jagger. It's a sandalwood, and as far as sandalwoods go, it's a bit on the milder side, and it's also not as pasty as some others. I'll say that the Trumpers is a little bit pastier. This is a little bit more solid, so if you prefer that, this will be a great cream for you. And I've got my bowl, which I've had soaking in the water, and also had my brush soaking in the water. So I'll bring those out. Here's my bowl and my brush. Nice chrome looking, both of them. So this is on the website shavenation.com for under 20, and this is on there. I forget the exact price, but it's on there as well. This is a nice heavy brush. It weighs about 5 ounces, which I really like about it. It's good and heavy, and it's a pure Badger. You can see it's a nice bristle brush, nice natural Badger brush. And so I've heated my bowl, and what I'll do is just grab my brush, give it a couple shakes, and I'll run it around and just coat the tips like so, like that. And I'll commence the lathering in my bowl and just start swirling around until you start seeing some lather develop like so. And it doesn't take long. It's, before you know it, just 15-20 seconds, you'll already have some lather building. And I'll just add just a couple of droplets of water. What I like about this bowl is that you can grip it from the bottom. It's very easy to hold on to. And it's not too big, it's not too small. It's just the right size for building some lather, building a good quantity of lather quickly. As you can see, it doesn't take very long, like I said. And I'll just keep swirling like so and keep mixing. And as it comes to the top, it rises to the top. The creme de la creme always rises to the top, right? I will just take that and push it down back towards the bottom and keep swirling, like so. As you can see, it's a nice thick lather, and it builds up quickly. So it's a good thick lather there. Okay, now what I'll do is set this down for a second. And as always, I'll take my brush and just apply a little extra on the neck area, like so, just because it's hard to get the water on the bottom portion of your neck with your hands. A couple of coatings of that, and up here doesn't hurt as well. Okay, so we'll set that down, and we'll grab our nice thick luscious lather and just start applying like so. It's got a good smell. This Edwin Jagger sandalwood, it's not overly strong, it doesn't overwhelm the room, but it's got just enough of a scent where you do smell it. You know, your girlfriend or your wife isn't going to come into the bathroom and say, "Whoa, what's that smell? You know, that's strong." But it's just enough. If you like sandalwood, it's just enough for you. When I shave with any type of straight razor, I really don't want the lather too thick on my face. It's kind of overkill. As long as you coat your whiskers and they're hydrated thoroughly, you're good to go. I'll clear the runways right here so we can see the sideburns. Alrighty, I'm going to draft my fingers a little bit. And here we go. Parker Shavette, let's see what it does. Stretch the skin as usual, and I'll start on my right because I'm right-handed. And just work my way down and follow up by stretching your skin on the way down. Oh, I have to say, I'm pleasantly surprised. Wow, I thought it wouldn't handle it, but it's not a problem whatsoever. It seems to be taking it off nicely. Huh. Yeah, you saw my heavy beard growth in the beginning, and this is seems to be working quite well. I think it might just take a little bit longer because of the fact that the blade is smaller than a straight razor. You can see the difference. I mean, there's a marked difference. It's almost half the size. So it may take you a bit longer because of the length of the blade. Here I'll switch to my left hand and I'll work my way down. Rinse off. Okay. And I'll hit the chin area. My heavy growth spots are right here. The goatee area coming downward seems to be always a part that section that I have to go over a couple different times. This is much lighter than a straight razor. It's not as heavy. I'll now underneath the nose. Straight razor, any type of straight razor is especially good for the under the nose area. Just cleaning out directly under your nose, which is hard to get to with a safety razor. So sometimes you may want to pick your nose up a little bit, but I generally just come in almost at a 90-degree angle and then scoop downward like so. And as you can see, I just used a very light touch. You may see me going over the same area more than once because I don't go too heavy, I just go very gently. And then on the neck, we'll just go straight down. Okay. The most troublesome area to shave with a straight razor is around your chin, because you have to make that turn going from vertical to horizontal and all the way down, so it's a little difficult. If it was easy, girls would do it, right? So that's why it's worth a little challenge, a little practice. Once you get the hang of it, you'll get a nice sense of satisfaction that you were able to complete it. Sorry, ladies. I love you too. Okay, so that's the first pass complete. I'll just do a quick rinse off. And that's just my first pass, so it's still a little rough. And we'll grab our bowl and apply the second coating. It goes on nice and easy now because we don't have the heavy whiskers as we did on the first pass. Okay. We'll clear the runways again. Dry off the fingers a bit. Here's the proper grip. 2 fingers on the front of the scales and 2 fingers on the back. And if you have larger or smaller fingers, you may want to adjust and go with 1 in front. You could also go with 3 in front if you have small fingers. I prefer just right in the middle, like so. And again, when you apply this to your face, you never move it horizontally, only just vertically, like so, because if you move it the other way, you will cut yourself. And just a light touch with this blade on your face, like so. Now this time what I'll do is I'll go across the grain, stretching the skin as well. Like that. And what you can do is just inflate a little bit of air into your cheek, buff it out a little bit, and that helps you to get across the, going across it horizontally. Like so. And we'll switch to the left. And you may say that I can't do it with my left hand. Well, if you find that you can do it with your right easier, go for it. It's not a problem, whatever works well for you. I've been using my left for a long time, and after you do it a couple times with your left, your muscle memory will kick in and it won't be a problem for you. You'll be able to handle it. Okay, now on my neck, I'll come up like so. This is the part that might be a little scary for you, but if you just use your gentle touch, fold the handle down like so, and work your way up. It's a bit of a scything motion when you get to the end. Okay, now I'll switch to my left hand for the right side. It's easier for me that way. Again, if you care to stick with your right, it's all good. I'm going to get way back there by your ear, gently, like so. And there's a lot of different things you can do on your chin. You can go upwards. At this pass, I would just go sideways like so. I have the cleft, so it's a little difficult to navigate that area. And with the straight razor, you also want to be extra cautious. You want to be extra cautious around your lip area. It's kind of an oblique angle that I go at the chin. And this I just do backhanded like so, like a backwards grip. And then the cleft area, you want to get in there and flatten it however you can, make some weird facial contortions and take care of that area. And again, under the lip, obliquely. Okay, I'll set that down, do a little rinse, and we'll pick up our brush and our bowl, and we'll apply now for the third and final pass. And if you have a problem with shaving cream going in your nose when you come across underneath your philtrum, which is the line from your nose to your upper lip, just put 2 fingers on the brush, push down, and hit that area. Okay, now in the third pass, we'll go against the grain on the neck. This time I will hold it in the Japanese style razor manner, which is just straight handle. Japanese razors don't fold, they're straight. Okay, I'll switch to the left hand here and just stretching the skin a bit. Like so, very nice. And here I will just take off a little bit to create an area where I can grab it with my fingers. And if you have a little bit of trouble doing that, you can always grab a towel or a washcloth and hold it there to help you grip your skin better. So I'll fold it like so and just go upwards. And this is the part of the shave, this third and final against the grain pass, gets you baby smooth. Like so. Okay. And then I will go remove a little from the chin and work my way up. I'll stay with my right hand on this. It's easier for me. Okay, and again I'll just go across on the chin area. Okay. Some gents will perform what's called the fool's pass, which is going upwards from your upper lip towards your nose. It's a little bit hazardous and kind of like the way my nose and my upper lip are situated right now, so I don't do that. I just will go again obliquely and that achieves a nice close shave. Okay. So now we'll do our final rinse. And then a bit of a touch up on the chin. I always like to pay a little extra attention to that area. Okay, there we go. We'll perform a final rinse with the hot water. Follow it up with a nice cold water rinse. Let the water run down the drain. And then at this time you can clean up your brush, clean up your bowl. So I'm a little bit pleasantly surprised because, I don't know, I really didn't think that little blade would be able to handle it. And it did a pretty nice job. I will say, if you're on a budget, and I mean for 20 bucks and you want to just try out shaving with a straight razor and don't want to spend $100 or so to get one, the Parker Shavette, you can get it at shavenation.com. It's under 20 bucks for this razor, which is stainless steel, and I think some 5 blades come with it, so check it out. And as you can see, I mean, I had a pretty heavy beard growth, 5 days, maybe a little more, and it took it off, which to my surprise, yeah, it did a very fine job. So check out my other videos. I have plenty of videos on straight razor shaving, safety razor shaving, and check me out at shavenation.com, Shave Nation Shaving Supplies. And if you have any questions, I'll be more than happy to answer whatever comes up. Just send it my way on wherever, on YouTube or on the website, whatever's good for you. And so now what I'll do is, with a damp face, I'll just apply. This is a Coral Skin Food by George F. Trumper. Take a little squirt in your hand like so, and then apply that. Oh, it's got a great smell. Really nice protective layer on your face, and I think you'll be more than happy with it. Very nice. That's it. I'm done. If you want, you can let that dry. You can perform your barber towel trick after you apply that. If you want to, just fold a towel in half, and then you can dry it like this, or you can also go in the cabinet, get your blow dryer, and you can blow dry your face, which is also very refreshing, and it's a nice completion to your shave. So that's it, nice and dry. If you really wanted to, you could apply one more coat, which I like to do. Apply 2 coats, and that way I'm well protected and ready to start the day. Ready to conquer the world, right? Okay, so hope you enjoyed. Thank you for watching, and have a great shave. Have a great day. We'll see you next time. I always like to put out a video every few days. If you click on the subscribe button, subscribe to my channel, automatically they'll be sent to your inbox and you can watch them when they come out. Also, what I like to do after I shave is just squeeze the water out of my Badger brush and just a slight dabbing on a towel to remove the moisture, and then I will set it in its hanger to dry like so. And that's the proper method to let it dry. Gravity will force the water down and out, and it won't absorb into the knot of the bristles. So that's it. Dry off your razor completely. I like to clean my bowl out so it's nice and shiny, keep that stainless looking good, and ready for next time. Ready for my next adventure. Alright guys, we'll see you next time. Take care. Hey, to all my friends in the service, all my brothers out there, domestic and abroad, protecting us. Thank you for your service. And as the captain on the Hill Street Blues used to say, be careful out there. Semper Fi, brothers. Always faithful.